And as chairman of the party, I want to personally congratulate Mr. London and his team of 11 other candidates in Tobago for bringing down such a resounding victory on behalf of the People's National Movement. Deputy political leaders, Party Vice Chairman, Mrs. Camille Robinson-Regis, Lady Vice Chairman, Senator Penelope Beckles-Robinson, our General Secretary, Mr. Ashton Ford, other officers of the movement, members of Parliament, senators, councillors, aldermen, chairmen of local government corporations. And I also want to specially recognize our 6 awardees tonight, all their representatives who are present. The Honorable Mr. Errol Mahaber, former Deputy Political Leader and Minister of Government, Mr. Nicholas Simonet, a former General Secretary of long standing in the People's National Movement, a lesser known soul, but just as great, Mrs. Kalawati Rampasad, a lady from Central Trinidad who took on the mighty Basdev Pandey for 2 successive elections on behalf of the People's National Movement. Ms. Phyllis Mitchell, the first youth officer female of the People's National Movement. Mr. Cyril Rogers, who is present with us here this afternoon, the former Member of Parliament for Point Fortin. Mr. John Donaldson, former Minister of Government and former Chairman of the People's National Movement. And last but not least, representing Tobago, Mr. William Mackenzie, and no longer will he be the lonely one in the Tobago House of Assembly. There are now 12 PNM councilmen, assemblymen in the THA. Religious leaders present, performers, party supporters, party members, party well-wishers, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is a signature honor for me to warmly welcome each and every one of you to this, the Interfaith Religious Thanksgiving Service and Award Ceremony to commemorate the 57th anniversary of the formation and launch of the People's National Movement. It could not have come at a better time, for today we also give thanks to Almighty God for the PNM's resounding victory at the THA elections on Monday the 21st of January. And we congratulate THA members on their successful inauguration today by the President, Professor George Maxwell Richards. Ladies and gentlemen, on December 24th, 1956, a significant and signature event took place that would change the course of history in Trinidad and Tobago. That event was the formation of the greatest political movement in the English-speaking Caribbean, the People's National Movement. Under the distinguished leadership of the visionary scholar and astute politician, the Honorable Eric Eustace Williams. For the next 57 years, this party would have made the most significant contribution to the development of all aspects of life in Trinidad and Tobago. And I want to quote from the PNM's aims and objective, and I quote, "The PNM is a political organization pledged to the maintenance of the rule of law, founded upon democratic principles, basic human rights and dignity, and dedicated to the raising of the moral and material standards of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, and the promotion of their progress in all fields, political, economic, social, moral, and cultural." One would see from the accent that is placed on moral values by the PNM. This is why every year we commemorate our founding with this interfaith service, so that we remain deeply committed to our faith in God and we do not drift far from our moorings. I make this point, ladies and gentlemen, because over the years, this party has had its ups and downs, its highs and lows as it were. But we have persevered only because of our strong stance on morality and that the vast majority of PNM people are praying people. Today, once again, we have experienced a resurgence. Under the distinguished and visionary leadership of Dr. Keith Rowley in Trinidad and Tobago, and under the astute and mature leadership of Mr. Orville London in Tobago, the PNM is back on course to return to the corridors of power in Trinidad and Tobago. However, of the Tobago victory, I say to you, my brothers and sisters, savor it. Be thankful for it. Be re-energized by it. Build greater confidence by it. But for heaven's sake, don't get cocky from it. You must be humbled by this experience. For we have won a battle, not the war as yet. There's another battle to be fought in the local elections in July on or about later this year. And the culmination of this war will be the general elections of 2015 or beyond, or before. There is still a lot of work to be done. Stay focused and continue to work hard for this ultimate victory. So today, as we look to a brighter future, we must not forget our past. In that regard, we would be honoring 7 distinguished PNMites for their dedicated and human service to the party and country. And I want to personally thank them for their unrelenting service to this party over the years. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the PNM's 57th anniversary Interfaith Religious Thanksgiving Service and Award Ceremony. And may you truly have a rewarding and moving experience this evening. May the Lord's richest blessing be bestowed upon you. I thank you.